crowns and elephants in the chat. Welcome to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you come into the live chat, be sure to drop your crowns and your elephants and let me know where you're watching from. We are going to recap the first episode of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. As I know, if you're on my texting community, you know 3 episodes have dropped on Peacock, but you have to have premium access to watch episode 2 and 3. And if by popular demand, everyone has watched 2 and 3, we will recap that tomorrow or later in the week. You guys, if you're watching the replay, you'll let me know in the comment section. I don't want to pressure people to upgrade from the free Peacock version to $4.99 for the premium version. Then they have the no ads version for $9.99. I might have to go up to that because y'all know I don't love watching advertisements. But we're going to talk about the very first episode, which I watched twice, because I was like, there's a lot to dissect here. So if you don't know what The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip is, it is basically what we've been calling The Real Housewives All-Stars. The Real Housewives All-Stars. And of course, it's featuring some of your favorites, including Kenya Moore, Cynthia Bailey, Kyle Richards, Ramona. Oh, I know I said some of your favorites. Ramona Singer's there too. Luann. Sidebar, while watching this, I like Luann. I'm not one of those people that say I don't think Luann should come back to Roni, but I would have preferred if Sonia went. Everyone agree with me with that? I know we don't love Ramona, especially after all the things we've been hearing, but I kind of like Ramona and Sonia together on a girls' trip. They're just a lot more fun together. Luann, I'm a little bored. I'm a little bored with Luann. Sorry, Luann. Luann looks great, though. Got to give a somewhat of a compliment, right? All right. Thank you so much, Erica. This is gonna pay for the premium. Thank you, Erica. Erica says just here to see if this is good to watch. So sell it, Kempire. Well, let me tell you something. We know we've been talking about the failing ratings of the Real Housewives franchise overall. I know Beverly Hills has been doing well, Potomac has been doing well, but overall, the franchise has been going through things. Atlanta, Roni's on pause until 2023. This is good. It's short, it's sweet, it's filmed very differently. You're getting confessionals that are in the moment. It's good. And it might be worth the upgrade, but I'm not going to pressure you guys to upgrade unless there's an overwhelming lot of you that say we've watched episode 2 and 3, let's talk about it. So I'm not going to put that pressure on you. You can watch episode 1 for free. We're just talking about episode 1 right now. But if I see a lot of you say in the comments during the replay, Kempire, let's talk about 2 and 3, we shall see. We shall see. Look, I can upgrade to premium because of you guys. Sidebar, if there's any sort of delay or visual issues, guys, StreamYard has been going through things today, and I'm already seeing that there's some sort of connectivity issues. So just an FYI, it's not me. I pay for good internet. Design, thank you so much for the super chat. I did not like how Ramona called my Kenya girl the B word within like the first 10 minutes. But we heard about that. We heard about that. Guys, if you just joined us, we're talking about the Real Housewives All-Stars. I'm just going to call it Real Housewives All-Stars. I refuse to call it Ultimate Girls Trip. It's just a lot to say. It's just a lot to say. When I say All-Stars, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, and I specifically just brought this up for that. Do I think Ramona did this intentionally? I think definitely at first Ramona did it by mistake, but she definitely turned it on more when she found out, like, oh, they don't like each other. I thought it was interesting when Kenya was talking about the people that she gets along with on her cast, and she named the entire cast, even Fallon, who was not, she was just a guest. She wasn't even a friend of. She named everybody but Portia. So she got along with everyone but Portia. I'm fast forwarding a lot. So, of course, we get to see the ladies in their prospective homes. We got to see Brooklyn. Remember, Kenya won that legal battle to have Brooklyn featured on the show, including a show like this, Ultimate Girls Trip, All-Stars. But she's growing up so fast, Kenya. Brooklyn, so cute, so cute. I look forward to seeing more of Brooklyn in the next season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, of course, Ramona, all the ladies are calling each other. Like, some of these ladies do know each other. Some of them do know each other. Some of them are really friends. Melissa says she's like friends with all of them. Melissa just seems like the type of person you can get along with her. I do think she's desperate to be on TV, but you know, that doesn't make her a bad person, does it? I did see a scene. I don't want to jump into episode 2 and 3. We will get there. But the relationship between Melissa and Teresa, I get why they did it, because they're not really like sisters. They really are almost combative. And there is almost this sort of like slight shade all the time, even though I think Melissa really tries with Teresa. But Teresa, very much like me, because remember, Teresa's a Taurus. We can't fake it. If we don't like you, or if we just like you, like, we can't fake it. I've had people say things to me like, oh my gosh, this is so great that we're able to do this together. And I'm not that I don't like them, but I'm just sort of like, yeah, this is cool. As I give you the side eye from here. This is cool. Really now, people? You're demanding a shimmy? Here you go. Here y'all go. This says shimmy. I can't with y'all on this shimmy. Daniel says, Teresa is nothing like you. But I get what Teresa felt in that moment, because Teresa was like, yeah, this is great, but she's not fake. And I can appreciate that about Teresa. She's fake in other ways. I know. Y'all already know how I feel about Louis. I dropped tea on Louis months ago, before he was even an inkling in people's brain. Him sending her with 8 cards for every day that she's away. Oh, I love you, Louis. Sidebar, I heard a rumor on the street is that, well, not a rumor. Teresa's saying that she will not film her wedding to Louis. That's because you're not going to get married. Sorry. I mean, I hate to be that person. I just want better for Teresa, and I really don't think that it's Louis. We will see more of Louis on the Real Housewives of New Jersey new season. It's going to be all about Teresa's relationship with Louis and people talking about the rumors. They didn't call me though. I could have gave y'all some more tea. When I was at NJ Pack this past weekend, I talked about Teresa during my little, my little opening set, like I'm a comedian. And I was just like, that Louis. Kempire's being so. I'm not. I love love. I just don't think Louis is the one for Teresa. And this whole, I'm sending. Okay, are we? Look, when we were like 20, sending your boo with 8 cards for every day that you're away was cute. When you're like nearing 50, it's sort of like grow the fuck up. Is it me? Oh. Pittsburgh says, Kempire, your faces and StreamYard acting up. It's freezing every time you make a face. It should be better now. I'm not seeing an issue on the connectivity. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I pay good money for good internet. This is all StreamYard, but StreamYard, our time together is nearing an end. Peyton says, I agree. I'm just saying. See, people agree. But we will talk more about New Jersey in February when the new season premieres. I like Teresa being a part of this group because Teresa is very likable. A lot of people do like Teresa. People strangers, fans that see Teresa out and about. They don't say the things they say about Nene being a diva. They always say that she always makes time. She's always so friendly. Look, you can say what you want about Teresa, the whole table flip situation, and her talking about the table flip on All Stars. Okay, Teresa, it was an iconic moment, but that's not one of those moments that sticks out to me when I'm like, most iconic moments. But it is an iconic moment. But that did not put Real Housewives on the map. People are now challenging Ramona when Ramona has said this before. She believes that Roni put the franchise on the map. It wasn't OC, but I think we all can agree it wasn't OC. Yes, they were the beginning. I never watched OC. I'm only started watching OC recently, so we can recap it for the new season. But I've never been an OC guy. I watch every other city, even Miami, and never watched OC. I just was not invested. I knew about the drama. I know about when that guy faked cancer. I know about the drama. I know about problematic Kelly Dodd. I know about the drama, but I don't know the show chapter and verse. So I'm kind of glad there's no OC lady here this season. Season 2, though, Vicky will be a part of Dorinda's mess. Look, Dorinda's mess for season 2. I'm excited for that because we didn't get the Berkshires last season for Roni. We get the Berkshires. I'm thinking we're going to get this next year, early next year. Last night, the news came out that 3 episodes of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip was released. Episode 2 and episode 3 are for premium members. As I said to you before, we're just recapping episode 1, just because I don't want to force you guys to get premium. I don't want to force you. But if we have an overwhelming request, we will recap episode 2 and 3 tomorrow. All right? Especially because he already sent me super chats. I could already pay for next month. It's the best. Clarissa says, I started watching Roni. Roni early years were great, but Ramona feels as if the show put the franchise on the map. I'm not going to take away from what Roni did for the franchise, but we can't forget Real Housewives of New Jersey, and we can't forget Atlanta. I think that trifecta really put the franchise and solidified the franchise and put them on the map. Definitely Atlanta and New York. Remember, New Jersey came after both of them. New Jersey came back after both of them. Nisi says, it's only $5, Kempire. It's an investment. I'm okay with spending the money, y'all. I'm thinking about, I don't want to assume that the people that are watching want to spend another dime on another streaming service. So I'm willing to spend the money. I spend money on crazy things. So what's this? You know what I mean? But like I said, I won't pressure people. We shall see what people say in the comments. Bunny says in the UK, you have to have Hey You, but it's not on yet. And when I was traveling Europe, I did use Hey You while I was there. So just for those that are watching internationally that have not been able to watch the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. So let's get into some of the things that were happening. So on the plane itself, it was nice to see all of these ladies from different cities come together. They all did their own research on everyone, calling each other like, what do you know about this one? Ramona, of course, that's when she brings up the whole Roni put every, this entire franchise on the map, for the cool water. Cool water? You mean the water cooler? Ramona just mixes up everything. And of course, the Atlanta ladies like, well, we made it international. Yeah. And then Kyle had to chime in, well, we have the highest ratings. Right now, we'll see what next season brings. Just saying. Delsenia says, it's free for me due to Xfinity. Okay, so I guys, keep sending me this information for those that are watching that might not know these details. Thank you for letting us know. So if you have Xfinity, you can get it for free. Shirley says, had premium since The Office shut down on Netflix. Yes, I was watching The Office on Netflix, and when they took it off, I was like, damn it. Now I got to upgrade, and I just never did. I just didn't feel like it was worth it. But now, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip is good so far, y'all. It's good because you really have some of the best cast of characters, I know they're people, coming together. And it's good so far. In the very first 10 minutes, Ramona calls Kenya the B word. Yep, she calls her the B word. And of course, Kenya's like, who are you talking to? You can't. Backtracking just a little bit. Shout out to Cynthia Bailey for being such a good, sweet friend. In that moment, she really did not have to do what she did. She brought a big picture of, well, I guess I'm assuming Kenya brought that big picture of Brooklyn. She'd given us an Ashley Darby moment. She brought a big picture of Brooklyn, and she brought a big pair of scissors, Cynthia, and she said, let's cut the umbilical cord. I thought it was a sweet speech. She also suggested, because Kenya's going through this divorce with Mark Daly, as you know, we've been reporting on the divorce. She also says that, let's give her the master suite. And everyone's like, every single one of them, not one person said, okay, why not? But you already know how Ramona is. Ramona was like, fine, we'll give her the master suite. However, I get the next best room. In her head. She doesn't say it to them. But Ramona, as you know, if you've been watching Roni as long as I have, this is always Ramona's thing. And I do believe that she wants the best room, but I also think that she believes that it's comedy and she leans into that. So anytime there's a room situation, she's leaning into that. Shirley says Ramona's turning 65 tomorrow. I always forget that she's a Scorpio, but it makes so much sense. It makes so much. No shade to the Scorpios. Okay. Sonia says 50 Cent came with too many expectations. Yes, because we do know, if you've been watching the rumors about what happens during the season and recent interviews that Cynthia has done, she reveals that her friendship with Kenya's challenge, which is kind of crazy because on the very first episode of this, Cynthia is such a good friend. She's such a good friend to Kenya. Brooklyn's like, Auntie Cynthia. So much so that their friendship, from what I hear, is not the same currently. That's sad to me. But so many of you have been tweeting me, shading Kenya and how she's never been loyal. Sass says, why would Kenya get the master bedroom? Well, let's call it the primary bedroom. That's the correct 2021 terminology, the primary bedroom. According to Cynthia, she believes that Kenya should get it because she's going through a divorce right now. She's going through some challenging times. So she's like, this will be a way to make her feel better. But when you go into these places, I mean, the good majority of the rooms are beautiful rooms. Sidebar, we also revealed the information that this property is owned by the agency, Kyle's husband. When they were at Kyle's home during this episode, he says, well, I think you should get the master bedroom because it's his property. So it seems as if, so far, every location that they go to, somehow the housewife either owns it or is associated with it. Kyle is associated with this property, this villa. They were flirting with Michael the concierge. He's cute. And I actually want him for Kenya. Luann just wants every man that she can see. Luann, if you're not serious about a relationship, leave that man alone. Leave that. Hold on. Let me talk to Luann. Mind y'all business for a second. Luann, leave that man alone. You know as soon as you get back to New York, you're going to ignore him. You're going to be moving on to someone else. Kenya's going through something. Let that man break her back. Plus, I think, never mind. Let's go back. He's a cutie, but he also works there. So it's sort of like, what can you do? What can you do? But I kind of want it for Kenya because, Kenya's going through things. Luann been single for a hot minute. Luann's always thirsty. Look. Luann's thirsty. Luann's always thirsty. Luann always wants to get the man. You saw that at one point she brings in, she pulls him into her room. I wouldn't be surprised if Michael was unprofessional. I wouldn't be surprised if they would sleep together. Oh, damn. Someone says he's married. That's never stopped Luann before. Right, Luann? Allegedly. Especially on a trip. If you know, you know. April, why are you screaming at me? He's married, Kempire. Okay. Damn. I didn't say I was sleeping with him. Now that we know he's married, we'll leave him alone. My God. Yeah, the pirate scenes are iconic. Those are some of the best seasons of RHONY. That's why I don't understand why people are so quick to write off RHONY. We've had far too many great seasons to just write off this city. And it's my city, so don't write it off. Let me think. Thank you, Sonia, for the super chat. Shimmy. Okay, people. Dang, I'm Scorpio's sun, Taurus moon, same birthday as Ramona. We are nothing alike. She annoys me. I'm here for Kenya on this show. Sonia, because you got that Taurus moon, that's probably why you're okay. Sidebar: one of my best friends is a Scorpio, so I like Scorpio as friends. But happy birthday tomorrow! Happy early birthday! Thank you for the super chat. Okay, stop writing in capital letters because I feel like you're screaming at me. It's true. The ladies love vacation sex. But now that we know Michael is married, we will leave him alone. We'll find somebody else for Kenya. Damn. It would have been nice, though. Just saying. Right, Luann? Guys, if you're just joining us, we are recapping the first episode of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip that's available right now on Peacock. You're welcome, NBC Universal. If you'd like to see episode 2 and 3, you just have to upgrade for $4.99 for premium. If we have a lot of people in the comment section that say recap episode 2 and 3, we will do that tomorrow. Later this evening, we will be doing our Tuesday TLC takeover. We're talking about 90 Day Fiance. We'll talk a little bit about the family Chantel. And if I have enough time, we'll talk about 90 Day, the single life. Season 2. I know season 1 is now available on TLC, but on the Discovery app, season 2, episode 1 is now available. Monica, I'm glad you guys find me funny. Storm says Ramona is trying to get herself an island restaurateur. Let's talk about it. This is what I also love about this season is because not only are we doing throwback scenes, they're using this show to give us throwback scenes of legendary moments from these housewives. And we are back in a place where we've been before. And one of the men that Ramona's flirted with is back as well. He's a handsome man. I want Ramona to settle down. I kind of want Ramona. Ramona's a different woman. I mean, she's still problematic, don't get me wrong. But she's a different woman when she's settled down. And it's kind of sad that she hasn't settled down since Mario. It's been quite a few years since their divorce. It's been quite a few years since their divorce. I don't think this is the man because he lives in the Turks and Caicos. He has a business in the Turks and Caicos. I believe he lives there as well. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe she's open for a long distance relationship. Or maybe she just wants a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And she flirted with this man while she was still married to Mario. However, Mario had been cheating on her. But Kenya was like, but you were married. Dana, thank you so much for the super chat. Wait, what did I miss about Scorpio since I am one? Nothing. You missed nothing. We said nothing about Scorpios. We just said that it's Ramona's birthday tomorrow. It's Scorpio season. Shh, no one tell her. So as I said to you before, in the very first 10 minutes, Ramona calls out Kenya, calls her the B word, because Kenya says to her, I was like, well, you said you were married and you were flirting with this man. But some people don't consider flirting, even though at the time, I'm guessing Ramona's relationship with Mario was already falling apart. He was cheating. Her flirting is very innocent, right? Right? Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Ronnie Ross says Ramona stresses me out. She's too much. She is too much. She is too much. Let's skip off the plane. Let's get off the plane. We're getting off the plane and we go to this beautiful villa. This beautiful villa that they have. And of course, Ramona is like, I gotta get the best room. Ramona thinks she's slick. Ramona's like, I gotta use the restroom. We've seen Ramona do this before. Flashback, we see Ramona do this before. So she refuses, she gives the master bedroom to Kenya. She finds the next best room. And she's settled in there. When people try to get her out of there, anyone else gets scared? When the camera caught, Ramona was in the shower and the Ramona comes out, it's like she's like this, and then she's like, it was like a scary movie. It was so strange. It was scary. Anyone else? I was scared. I can literally still see it. Saucepan says Ramona flirts like a horny teen. She's also a Scorpio. Scorpios. Okay, let me not shade the Scorpios. I'm the product of 2 Scorpios. Okay, so I know a thing or two about Scorpios. Just saying. Sonia says Ramona needs bolo. I don't think Ramona could handle a bolo. I don't think she could handle a bolo. Nisi says Ramona's crazy, so entertaining. I think people are a little like someone just said, they're stressed out by Ramona. She scared the hell out of me though. When the camera went in and she was in the shower and we couldn't really see her, and then she comes around and she just has like the shower head like this. I mean, they blurred everything out, but her face, her eyes, I was like, oh, it was creepy. It was creepy. Happy early birthday to all the Scorpios. Happy early birthday, Susie. So, of course, she gets her way. She gets her way despite everyone trying to kick her out the room. Ramona gets her way. The ladies are hanging out. Melissa calls Joe Gorga. Joe Gorga will never miss an opportunity to be on this show. I heard some stuff about Joe Gorga. I mean, I've heard some stuff about Melissa too, but Joe really doesn't want to do building houses anymore. Joe wants to be famous. I love Joe Gorga. I love the Husbands of New Jersey. But I said, as soon as she called him, as soon as Melissa called Joe Gorga, who I love, I was like, this brother can never miss an opportunity to be on camera. Melissa has hung out with Kyle before and Mauricio. I actually wouldn't mind seeing those couples together. I see that Mauricio does come down to the Turks and Caicos. It would have been cool if Joe did come as well, because Joe's a good time. Joe is a good time. But I was just like, as soon as she FaceTimed him, I said, Joe never misses an opportunity to be on camera. But I love him. I love him. I'm not gonna lie. I love me some Joe Gorga. I do. So the ladies start talking about, first of all, I don't know what Ramona had on. So Ramona took her shower. Ramona comes down in this see-through outfit that she says, "Oh, I got pasties on and I have a bathing suit under." But it looks like she's damn near naked. Mind you, Michael's parents are there. They're probably all thinking like, what in the hell did we sign up for? I don't know what y'all signed up for. Let me see. Susan says New Jersey came on with a lot of family members, mostly Italians. I loved it. Now, not so much. It's getting there. I feel like they need to make a couple of cast changes in New Jersey, and I think it could be better. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about Teresa, but this is what they've created. They've created this show around Teresa, and now they've sort of put themselves in a very precarious spot. Ronnie says a thong and pasties. I don't know if she was doing that for Michael's sake. I know Michael's married. Okay, I don't need anyone yelling at me again. Michael's married, but apparently Ramona didn't realize that. Okay. These you guys are saying. Ali says, I blame Leah for Ramona's new love of pasties, thongs out there for the world. This is true. If you watch Roni, then you know that was a big thing that that was encouraged by Leah McSweeney. Anyways, so Melissa and Kyle have a conversation talking about everything that's transpired so far on the show. If you know, and you've been following me, then you know we were talking about all the leaked video, the drama that we were hearing about the All-Stars trip. We even knew where they were going. We even got pictures of them. So the ladies are like, the Ramona story calling Kenya the B word is in this blog. They call out All Over Anthony. Remember, we talked about All Over Anthony when we were talking about Portia not returning to RHUGT. And then even recently, he leaked the Roni news that we're not going to get a new season of Roni till 2023. It was that guy. So apparently they follow each other. There's a picture of them together. So they piece everything together and they realize that it's Kenya. It must be Kenya that leaked the story. They confront Kenya and Kenya's like, no, I don't do that. I mean, Kenya's been accused of this before, but a lot of the housewives have been accused of this before. Ramona, Kyle saying, oh, I don't do that. Kyle's been accused of it before. I don't know about Jersey. I don't know if that's a big Jersey thing, leaking stories, but I'm sure it's happened. They all leak stuff to the press. I believe Kenya did leak it to the press. It was just, but look, Kenya is a producer's favorite. She's also our favorite. You know why? Because we were able to report on this. Thank you, Kenya, because we would have gotten anything. But it also wouldn't surprise me if a producer leaked it as well. They want to get people thinking about this. Like, this was all by design. Don't think everything is just, oh my God, it just happened. No, this is all by design. But I do believe Kenya had a hand in it, especially because of the details. But we appreciate it. Matthew says, she's not my favorite. KK says, Kenya seeks revenge like a child. Karen says, Kenya admitted last season she talks to Lovely Scott and TMZ. RR says, Roni should be the real seniors of New York. Well, hopefully with this cast shakeup that's supposedly happening, it won't be that. It won't be that. Let's see. I am going to drop the call-in link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, episode 1. If you're watching the replay of this, let me know if you want us to recap episode 2 and 3 this week, or should we wait? Because I don't want to pressure everyone to upgrade to $4.99 a month for the premium. Okay? Sidebar, the premium doesn't give you ads free, so I might have to upgrade to the $9.99. I can't watch an ad. I mean, I get it. It's important. Pays the bills, keeps the lights on. But damn. All right. Miss Brooklyn Diamond says, I would love to see Kenya with Candace. That would be interesting. That would be. Peyton says, let's recap it. We'll do a vote. We'll do a vote. Matter of fact, I'll do a poll here and allow you guys. Should we episode 2 and 3 this week? Because I know some people still have not even watched episode 1. So of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, we'll do a poll and I'll ask the community. Yes or no. That's all there doesn't need to be a maybe. There we go. And we'll look back at this. We already have over 600 people watching, guys. Let's get to at least 200 likes. And I will drop the call-in link for you guys to share your thoughts on the first episode. Just the first episode. If you watch episode 2 and 3, don't give anyone any spoilers. Okay? Including myself. I haven't watched it yet. I watched episode 1 twice. Shirley says, it's so good. I already loved episode 1. I know, and I already kind of knew it was going to be good, to be honest with you. Theo says, Peacock is trying to get that coint, honey. I mean, I can't blame them. April said, first 3 episodes are good. Guys are so bad. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. We're already almost at 100 votes. Almost at 100 votes. Should we recap episode 2 and 3 this week of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? So far, 86% says yes. I'm going to keep it going. Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm your boy, The Kempire. You're watching the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're live on multiple platforms. We're live. Thank you so much. Oh, Tatiana says, love your hoodie color. It looks great on you. Thank you so much. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Be sure to follow me on those platforms because we will be doing exclusive content, including watching Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip on TikTok exclusively. So don't tell nobody. Cammy says, we binged it already, Kempire. Well, not everybody. There are some people that didn't even know it came out. It came out last night. Thank you so much, Bianca, for Super Chat. I'd rather wait for Miami. Remember, Miami is also going to be an exclusive on Peacock as well. I'm going to get back. I didn't love Miami when Miami was on, but I'm willing to give it a go this time around, especially if it's anything like what we've gotten on Ultimate Girls Trip or All Stars. Ivy Girl says, I binged it too this morning. All right, then you know what? Tomorrow we will do same time, same place. Same time, same place. Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, episodes 2 and 3 tomorrow. But I said, let me do episode 1. There are still quite a few people that have not gotten a chance to watch it. So let's be fair to them. Kayla, I wonder if Larsa Pippen will be back. She is back. Larsa Pippen is on the new cast of the Real Housewives of Miami. Storm says, binged it this morning too. All right, guys. Shh. See, Inga says, I didn't know until you told us. Join the texting community, guys. I texted my text community before anyone else, and I let them know. Okay? Rez says, can you wait until 6 p.m. Eastern, please? I will figure out the perfect time for everyone. Stay tuned. I will try and make it a little bit later because I know some people are coming in from work and things like that. So stay tuned. I'll let you know tomorrow what time we will do the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Let me see how many likes we got. We're at 207. So let me drop the call-in link because I do want to hear people's reaction to the very first episode of Real Housewives. I enjoy it. Look, they did something good here. I think it was a smart business move for them to bring it exclusively to Peacock versus Bravo because it is something different and because they're trying to build the Peacock app. It makes business sense. And it's actually really good. Let me just pin this. Hold on. There we go. All right. I think who. Okay, we have 4 people that disliked it. Ramona probably disliked it. Kenya probably disliked it because we said that we believe that she's the one who leaked the story to the press. Leah probably disliked it because she's not a part of the cast and we shaded her anyway. And Luann disliked it because we said that Luann should stop sleeping with married men. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Don't forget, get your coldest water bottle, multiple colors, multiple sizes. Discount code KEMP10 for 10% off of your order. It's the holidays, guys. Don't wait until the last minute. Get your coldest water bottle today. Shout out to everyone that's gotten one. It's one of my favorites. You know, I use it all the time when I'm live, but even when I'm not live, I have this with me. It reminds me to drink my water, which reminds me I'm behind. All right. All right. We have a few people backstage. I'm going to bring some folks up. All right. Jessica, I'm going to bring you up. Hold on one second. Let me just do this. Change that. What's going on, Jessica?
Hi,
Jessica?
Kempire.
Hey.
I am absolutely. Can you hear me?
I think there's a delay, Jessica. Do me a favor. Jessica, I'm just going to drop you out. Do me a favor, call back because there is an extreme delay and it's not going to be productive with us talking back and forth. All right. So just drop out and call back in. All right. April, I'm going to bring you up. Hey, April. April. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to have to drop. I don't know. There is something going on with StreamYard today, y'all. There is something going on with StreamYard. Hopefully it's not affecting everyone, but there is some issues with StreamYard. Earlier, we couldn't even get on live. So I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But at least we're able to get on and talk about our housewives. We have over 600 people in the chat. Guys, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. Shout out to everyone that's here this evening to talk about this. Miss Brooks, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Miss Brooks?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So I had an opportunity to catch the first episode, and I really like what they've done with bringing all the ladies together. I think this is the path they need to take if they want to continue the franchise, or I should say the franchises of the Housewives. I think that the way that they've been going about the whole having 7 women from a particular city and show us their opulent lifestyles has kind of run its course. We really want to see what these women do, either really day to day or have them give us something similar to what they've done on Peacock. So it was very entertaining. I will say Ramona and Kenya on the plane, just off the jump, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
And I also thought that Kenya was actually coming on a little strong and that Ramona was being her typical lacking self-awareness self. So when you put those two things together, it's just a clash of the titans. I didn't like how Kenya was trying to get too deep off into Ramona's marriage status of, oh, well, you were dating. Oh, but you said you were married. Like, Kenya, chill out. Like, you have your own problems in your own marriage, and that should have taught you to stay out of people's business and just allow them to express themselves freely. What I didn't like was Ramona calling Kenya out of her name. I didn't like that. I thought that was just too much and she took it too far. And it was just typical Ramona fashion. Like, okay, Ramona, you had the floor, you had people's ear, and you just threw it all away because you don't know how to interact with folks. I think Cynthia and the poster board of Brooklyn, although it was adorable, I'm like, Cynthia has not learned her lesson with these friend contracts. You know, she really needs to get her a new friend accountant that, you know, can draw her up a better contract than what she has going on with these
Not draw up
folks that
another
she keeps
contract.
bringing in. Lastly, I wanted to say I liked when Kyle said, I'm not fighting for a room that's beneath me because my house at home is fire. I love that. I love that. I said, okay, Kyle, boss up and let them know. This is so childish to be running around trying to fight for a room and pick a room and argue over this. So I really like that moment.
She also
I think I'm
said we
gonna
don't do that in Beverly Hills.
What'd you say, Kempire?
She also said we don't do that in Beverly Hills.
Oh, she did say that. She did give us a
Because
little
they
heart
really
of heart
don't.
moment.
Because usually when they go to a place, they all have nice rooms.
Yeah, that's true. Beverly Hills ladies, they really do it up when they travel. But I think the other side of that too, she could have really been kind of cocky because her husband found the property, and I like that she wasn't. I like that she was just like, okay, whatever, you all run around, find a room. I can travel here whenever I want, and I'm going home to something great. So that was my review thus far. So far, I like it. I've not watched 2 and 3. Probably won't watch it before you review it, but I will catch the recap on your channel.
Thank you,
Bye,
Ms. Brooks.
Kempire.
Thank you. Okay. I think. Wait, hold on. I just want to say this. No, I believe that the story was that he was trying this new thing and he had died but came back. I don't believe that he's dead. But let me look. Y'all know what I got to do. I remember seeing a thing just now. Yeah, no, that's not true. That's not true, y'all. He had tried a new psychedelic drug and he died during it. Yeah. I know I saw a headline. All right. Joanna, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Joanna?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. You looking good. I love that color on you. The skin is flawless as always. Shout out to the coldest water bottles and you hydrating and minding your business and everybody else's. That's why we love you. Um, I watched it. I like it. Ramona is Ramona, and I'm fed up with her already. Like,
Yeah,
her constantly calling Kenya Portia for what, girl? You know what you was doing.
he did.
Because they look alike. We look alike. Stop it. Ramona is being Ramona. Cynthia was very extra with that poster board. I was like, ribbon cutting? For real, bruh? Like, no. Um, Kyle was cute. Teresa was so dumb when her and Melissa were on their way to the airport or whatever, and Melissa was like, yeah, she called you a scarecrow, and Teresa was like, but the Tin Man is the one without a brain, right?
I mean, she can have a point. We know the story. That's not what the story is. But technically, when you think about it,
Yeah, that's not what she was. Teresa was, everybody was their regular self. And I think it was very smart of Bravo to pick the people that they picked
mm,
for, especially for this first one. They knew they were going to get good TV out of Kenya. They
mhm,
knew Ramona was going to be a hot and spicy mess.
mhm.
They knew Cynthia was going to be Lottie Da Cynthia. I'm
A
sure
balance.
there's going to
A
be,
balance.
yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some conflict between Teresa and Melissa, as there always is. Melissa's gonna call Joe Gorgon. He's gonna hop on TV because he loves a feature. Yeah, I like it. It's a cute little show. I like it. I like the format. I also agree with the previous caller that I would rather see this than other iterations of Housewives, especially if they're gonna go with the in the vein of, well, yeah, let's go to Nashville. I do not want to see Real Housewives of Nashville. I'm glad that they chose Dubai instead, kinda, because Nashville would have been Dallas all over again. Like, it would. I live near there. I've been there plenty. I have family there. Like, Nashville would have been Real Housewives of the Confederacy, and Bravo would have been in trouble again. So yeah, that was it. Love the channel, love you,
Thank
and
you.
love that color again.
Thank you
Talk to you later. Enjoy your evening. Grab you something to eat because I'm sure you're hungry.
Y'all know me too well right now. Why do y'all know me so well?
And as you grab you something to eat, I'm gonna go finish my hibachi. It's delicious.
Oh, okay. Enjoy, Joanne. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye. Oh, man. Y'all really know me too well. Newly, exactly. Not the Confederates. She sent me with that one. All right. Let me take these last couple of calls, guys, because as you know, it's about that time. I'm a little hungry. All right. All right, Miss Bernice is backstage. Hold on, Miss Bernice. Guys, before we bring up Miss Bernice, don't forget a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, is now available. That's where I talk about things that I don't necessarily talk about on any other platform. And sometimes I drop tea, and this week was one of those weeks. All right, Miss Bernice, we're going to bring you up. What's going on, Miss Bernice?
Yes, Kempire. I know you hungry, so I'm gonna keep it short. My name is Bernice Jackson. I'm from Detroit. What up, though? How everybody doing? Okay. This was okay. I love Kenya. I'm Team Twirl, Detroit versus everybody. And
Mm,
I can't I love the fact that she's gonna be putting her foot down Ramona's neck. Yes, 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 yes. I when she called Ramona a bitch, I mean Ramona called her a bitch, that's no big deal. That's like you call me a bitch, I will be that bitch. I'm gonna be on you every chance I get. You just showed me your cards, baby. I didn't show you mine. Let's play poker, baby. Come on now. So okay. So I'm your Achilles heel. You just played yourself, Ramona.
yeah.
Why you trying to be this Miss Ice Queen like you got it going on and everything? You just let it know that this black queen upsets you. And you let this black queen know that you upset you. And you don't know this black queen thrives off of that. See, that's what Candace don't understand
Do you think
about the
do you
about the
think
difference.
do you think that Kenya was prepared for Ramona? Like she was like, I already know this
Uh,
one's gonna come for me.
exactly, because she already know.
Hmm.
She know how to play the game and not the game play her. Candace ain't figured it out yet.
Mm.
Candace hasn't figured that out yet. All the Candace stands out there, baby. Y'all need to let her know. She need to take a note from her Kenya on how the game is played, and you not played by the game. Okay, okay.
But I literally said that. Well, I didn't say it that way, but I said this the other day when I was talking about Ronald Richards, and I was quoting Oprah when Oprah said she decided at some point in her career that she wasn't going to allow TV to use her. She was going to use TV.
Use TV exactly.
Yeah.
But Candace hasn't figured that out yet. She's the one that she wants to play the perpetual victim like Ramona
Okay.
when things don't go her way. Ramona gets loud and she gets upset and she starts crying. Candace, on the other hand, when things don't go her way, she she get the origami tissue and she start patting them eyes. Like, you don't understand the pain that I'm going through. But you call this chick an overseer, a slave. Her husband a slave master. So you called her a slave, but y'all in the same boat. Because both of y'all married to white men. So you called her a slave, you called yourself a slave. So when you pointing at her, three fingers are pointing back at you. Let's make this make some sense. Come on now.
Miss Bernice,
That's a
we're gonna have to get back to the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, though.
yeah, but ultimate goal trip. I expected Cynthia to be Cynthia, but Cynthia always been a flip flopper. Come on, yeah. Let's not sugarcoat it. I love Cynthia, but she has no backbone. She has no backbone. Okay. Well, remember she wrote the contract to Nene, the friendship contract. Let's not go there.
But she ended up
So
burning it up.
yeah, she ended up burning it up, but she didn't stop the behavior. No matter how much Nene dragged her, and we look up, Nene dragged her. Cynthia never stopped loving Nene.
Mm.
So for her to turn on Kenya, I would expect that because it's Cynthia.
Okay.
Cynthia is the leaves on the tree. If she's not strong enough to hold on when the wind is blowing, she's gonna fly off. Okay? Kenya is the tree. And Cynthia is the leaves. Come on, people.
All right, Miss Bernice.
Let's not go there. But other than that, it's going to be good because I love that Kenya is going to be there to check Ramona. But it just goes back to Bravo. If you're going to be for the people, be for the people. If you're not, this Ramona thing, you saying Ebony is not. Black people. That's why we don't allow black people here. Sit, you don't know what you got with Kenya. Kenya from the hood. Okay, let's not go there. She gonna be classy with it because she's a former Miss USA and she know how to work within the ramifications of dealing with the establishment. So she know how to work it and not taking it personal, but she know how to work it and give it back to you 100%. And Ramona not ready for that.
We shall see. I have a feeling that Bravo and Peacock are going to let Ramona go after this Ultimate Girls Trip airs. I wouldn't be surprised. Miss Bernice, I appreciate you calling in.
No problem, Kempire. Love you, enjoy you, and I like that green on you too. Do you have an Amazon account? Because I want to send you a crown.
Oh, stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Miss Bernice always makes me laugh. All right, guys, we're going to take a couple more callers who are just joining us. Of course, we are recapping the first episode of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, aka All Stars, Real Housewives All Stars. If you're watching the replay of this, I guess it's been decided. If I look back, let me look at the poll. Overwhelmingly, with over 300 and something votes, you guys would like for me to recap episode 2 and 3 tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on that recap or anything else that we have coming up, including some of the stuff that you've missed earlier today. So be sure to check that out later on. All right, I'm going to bring up Miss Sheila. What's going on, Miss Sheila?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. So I wanted to say, first, I also have Comcast Xfinity. And for me, all 3 episodes were available. I don't have premium. I know that I don't have premium because of when Halloween Kills was released. But they were available and I watched all 3. So I want to be sure that I don't spoil anything. Then I wanted to say I absolutely love the first episode and I didn't think I would be interested in this at all. And the only reason I stopped work today, which is your fault, is because you sent out your text message saying there would be a recap at 5. So I was like, oh, okay, let me watch it. Then I went down the rabbit hole. I don't know New Jersey at all. I've never seen it. But I really enjoyed Well, I'm actually late to Housewives. I actually only watched Potomac from the beginning, and then during, this last year and a half that we've all been through, I watched the other show. I watched New York, Beverly Hills, and Atlanta.
Sheila,
So
you might want to watch Jersey. Jersey had some really good early years.
Okay, but Teresa was famous because of the table flip and antics. So I did see that in the news, but I didn't know her. And I had and then of course going to prison. And I had certain impressions of her because of that. But I actually enjoyed her and her sister-in-law. And I like the dynamic between Kenya and Melissa. And then I agree with you that I think that Bravo will let Ramona go. As they reboot New York. For me personally, I enjoyed Bethany the most. Ramona, I will say, not just Ramona, but this series that they've created reminds me of the beginning of Housewives. And maybe it's very fresh in my mind because I'm new to Housewives. But they always say fun shade. And there's a famous scene where it's like I think it's in Atlanta, where they're explaining fun shade versus shady shade or whatever. Uh, but for me, this was fun shade. And I laughed through the entire first episode. It was very interesting to see and the different dynamics of the different housewife cities and when they have to interact with each other. And like Ramona can't get away with her antics the way that she gets away with it in New York. Seeing people have a different perspective of Kenya, because I've actually always liked Kenya. I grew up knowing who she was, being a darker skinned woman. I respect the things that she has achieved.
Yep.
And then lastly, I will say, because I just heard Miss Bernice and I've seen her on other channels and I always respect her opinion and many times laugh at her analysis. I don't think that Cynthia is a flip-flopper. I think that she is a pushover. But she has that kind of there are certain people that have personalities that you can only push them so far, and once you push them beyond their point, it's hard for them to ever get back from that. They will accept a lot of crap, and they defend you. And I thought what she did for Kenya on the plane was beautiful, but it was a little weird. And I do think okay. And I think she brought the picture of Kenya's daughter.
Right? I was like, who brought the picture? We need to clarify that. We need to know. Kenya, if you're watching, who brought that picture? It would make more sense to me if Kenya brought it, but if Cynthia brought it with the big scissor and the ribbon.
Yeah. Because for me, Kenya is too private of a person to do such a thing. So I think that I think that Cynthia really wanted to have that moment, and I can appreciate you doing that as a friend.
Right.
But first of all, you just told people Kenya's private business. And even if it's in the blogs, you told Kenya's private business to basically a bunch of strangers on a plane when you are all getting to know each other. And I don't think Kenya would do something like that, because Kenya's, in my opinion, she's not someone that seeks sympathy like that. And so, she tends to walk away. Okay, I don't want to say anything else. So she tends to walk away if she's getting sometimes too emotional about things. So I felt like Cynthia did that. And I do see some indications in the first episode of her being a little bit possessive and jealous of her friendship with Kenya. Maybe because she already knew when they did the show that she was out of Atlanta.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm thinking
when
maybe
this show was filmed,
because based on the timing that this was filmed, Cynthia made that decision very last minute because they did offer her a friend of contract.
Yes, but when you've been a housewife for more than a decade, she might, and there is no absolute in any situation, but she might have just decided, oh, now it's time for me to bow out gracefully, because that's basically a demotion in your job.
Yeah.
And so,
but to be honest with you, based on because we've been following the whole news of the casting at that time, I don't think she knew her stance with the show. I don't think any of them knew.
Okay. Yes, and perfectly fair. In any case, it was weird for me. If I had a child and I was going through a divorce, and me personally, I don't bring my private business to a bunch of strangers. Allow me to take the lead on that, and you follow my lead. I think it was sweet what she wanted to do.
Sheila, did we
Well,
lose you?
yes.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
sorry. Did I get cut off?
Yeah, for a sec.
Oh, I think I got cut off.
It's okay. We can hear you now, though.
Oh.
But you can't.
Oh.
Oh, you can't hear me though. Uh-oh. All right, Sheila. I'm gonna have to drop you down, Sheila. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are recapping the Real Housewives All-Star. Shout out to Sheila. Thank you, Sheila, for calling in. I don't know. Something's going on with StreamYard today. It is what it is. We will be recapping episode 2 and 3 tomorrow. I will let you know the time. I know a lot of you are just getting out of work, but if you're watching the replay of this, I want to know your thoughts on the latest episodes of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I'm going to take this one last caller in just a second. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, there we go. Tomorrow we will recap episode 2 and 3 here on the channel. Join our texting community. Let me just post that up here so that you make sure that you get the alerts when we do recap it. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Deborah says, why was there only one Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? We were wondering that too when we found out the cast. Who knows? I think it really depends on everyone's schedules, because we heard that there were certain housewives that were supposed to be in season 1 that because of certain things that they weren't able to do it. So who knows? All right, Tamara, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Tamara?
Hey, it's 30 seconds. Bravo, really? Are you gonna tease us like this? I'm in Canada. I watch all the Housewives franchises, and we don't get this? Does anyone in the chat from outside the US get Peacock or can watch this? And if you can, let me know.
And let us know in the
I'm
comments
dying.
Let us know in the comment section too, because I know some people say that it more than likely will be available on HeyU, and I believe HeyU's available in Canada.
I am on HeyU, and it's not. I'm like, wait, what?
Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. But once we find out.
You know what? I'll keep you posted if it is. I'll check in tomorrow again. I'll keep you posted
please.
if it is.
Thanks, Samara, for calling in.
Thank you. Love you. Good night.
You too. Sheila, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. I'm cooking and my timer went off, so it cut off the conversation. You cooking anything good, Sheila? Thank you for the super chat. Oh, okay. Nisha says 11/23, November 23rd on Bravo. So they're going to be putting it on Bravo, what, like a week later? Maybe that's what they're going to do. Oh, okay. Rena says officially launches on TV. Check back then. Oh, so they really want us to, watch. They want us to buy into Peacock. Look. Bianca said, I didn't get all right. Shimmy for Bianca. Thank you to everyone that sent in the super chat. Shout out to everyone that sent in Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPals. A lot of times I don't get to see them until after the live, but I do want to say thank you for supporting the channel. You are allowing us to upgrade, do more things I'm so excited about sharing in the very near future, including segues like this one. Don't forget to get your coldest water bottle today. 10% off when you use discount code KEMP10. Keep your water cold for 36 plus hours. Comes in multiple sizes. It's a great gift. Comes in multiple colors. Get your coldest water bottle today. I'm loving episode 1 so far. As I said to you before, we will recap episode 2 and 3 tomorrow. Be here or be square. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to my mod. Shout out to our Team Kempire Royal Court members. If you're not a member, become a member. You don't have to, but there are a lot of really great perks, including loyalty badges, custom emojis, which I'm going to upgrade very soon. Those are going to change too. So stay tuned for that. More information on how you can become a member of the channel, TeamKempire.com. Shout out to all of our members. Inga, thank you so much for the super chat. You're too sweet. Inga, hey, Kempire, here's your upgrade on Peacock. Oh, Inga. I have to get those, like that little thing with tassels, and then do little tassels. They're gonna kick me off of YouTube if I don't stop. DeConti says I get Peacock for free. So we learned today, in regards to those that are wondering about Peacock. So Peacock does have a free version. You can upgrade for $4.99 for their premium. Then there's a no ads free version. That's $9.99. People told me if you have, I think it's Xfinity cable, you already have the first 3 episodes for free. So that might be a deal that they have with those certain providers. Those that are watching the replay, if there are other providers that are providing the first 3 episodes of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip for free, let us know in the comment section. If you're outside the country, please let us know more information when it becomes available to you so we can help each other. Tomorrow, we will be back, same time, same place, recapping episode 2 and 3. We will be going live probably in the next, maybe in a little bit after 8 p.m. Eastern to do our TLC takeover, where we talk about 90 Day Fiance, The Family Chantel, and 90 Days of Single Life. Stay tuned, guys. And if you enjoy everything in pop culture, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to everyone that's a part of conversation in the chat. I appreciate you all being here. Wait, it just said, but why pay for it when you can wait for it on cable? Because people are impatient. I have Roku, so I'll check there. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you to everyone that was a part of the conversation. Yes, Princess Gabby says Xfinity customers get it for free completely. Yes, we were just talking about that. Deb says, is it my phone? What's your phone? I don't know. Is it on your phone? You can definitely get the Peacock app, I believe, on your phone as well, because it's an app. Thank you to everyone. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to our Team Kempire Royal Court members. Shout out to everyone watching on multiple platforms, including our TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So it says Ramona's face triggers me. Well, it's because you guys gave me all those super chats. I'm going to go watch episodes 2 and 3. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will talk to you later. We're going to do a TLC takeover. So if you enjoy TLC's madness, 90 Day Fiance, be back here. Same place, same time. All right? Let's get out of here with some music. Oh, Deb, there's something going on with StreamYard today. There's something going on with StreamYard. Roku has 3 episodes now.